Why, hello there, everybody. It's me, ya boy, Ekid, here today with a game I hadn't realized had existed. If any of you out there have seen House MD, it's a very fun show about just a bunch of awful fucking people who work in a hospital and I guess save lives more often than not. Uh, Starring, of course, Hugh Laurie as Dr. House, the biggest asshole of them all. And everyone just kind of gives him a pass at being the world's biggest asshole slash drug addict because he every week he solves a new case that no one else can understand. So that's all you got to do in life. Be a really good diagnostician, I guess, and then you can do whatever you want. That's a lesson for all the kids out there. Yes, malpractice the show definitely. That I mean they do say in the show that they get hit with a lot of malpractice suits because of House, but more often than not they win. So I guess the cost of lawyers outweighs the positives of having House. Uh, strange. It's a good show. I feel like I'm underselling it, but it's a good show. But let's get over to it. I didn't realize this game existed until the other day. It came out like 13 years ago. Apparently, Lewis and Simon of Yogscast fame did a little commentary over the trailer for it, which was pretty funny. That it was kind of serendipitous that as I was looking into this game, that's one of the things I found. But I've tried not to do anything with this game, so I don't actually know anything about it, other than the trailer I saw and like the brief description that was on the Abandonware site. So it looks like there's 5 episodes here. Potentially finish it in one stream? Question mark? I'll have to see. And I guess we're going to be starting off with Globetrotting. An aging TV host seems to care less about his own health than his fame and reputation, which, yeah, that sounds accurate. Let's go ahead and play. Okay, well, that's all from Malaysia. Join me, Henry Richter, next week on Globetrotting, the show that proves that age is just a state of mind. Well, that was a good show, right, guys? Ooh, when did it get so chilly out here? Mr. Richter, it's almost 100 degrees. Oh, quit clowning around. I'm freezing. Mr. Richter? Are you okay? Yeah. I am dead now. Dude, you getting this? Anytime. Oh my goodness, that's loud. Oh shit, look who it is. It's Dr. House. Dr. House, what's wrong with me? Well, that's what I'm here to figure out. By the way, I loved you in $1 Million Baby. Okay. Oh, okay. Examine the patient carefully and look for any signs of illness. Okay. Select an area to examine by clicking on the patient. Use the tools at your disposal to find all symptoms. So he's got a symptom in his dick has already been found. It's a little check mark there, I guess. So let's... What? Okay, I guess I'm not supposed... Oh, hello. Yeesh. Guess let's grab the magnifying glass. What? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Oh, I had to hold it all the way. Okay. So he's got some tick bites. Let's go ahead and listen to his heart. Or his lungs, I guess. Breathing difficulty? Yeah, we knew that much. Okay, and there's like a little, like a spot there. Okay. Ask about bowel movements. Duh, everything comes down to poo. I've seen scrubs. Have you had steady bowel movements in the last 24 hours? And don't be graphic, just a simple yes or no. What are you getting at? Okay, well, I guess bowel movements. Okay, whatever. Just asking about the sudden collapse, I guess. Where were you when you collapsed? And don't say Florida, because I despise cliches. Man, this is gonna be This is gonna be a game. I can already feel it. I was in Malaysia shooting an episode of my Emmy Award-winning show Globetrotting. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Be that way. I'm just gonna grab some of your chest hair real quick, buddy. Here we go. Okay, chest pain. Yeah. All right. Cool. So now, you go back. Take a look at that damn face of yours. Feel your forehead. There we go. Doctor, I need mouse bites live. Yes, that's true. You do. On location. And what were you doing right before the shoot? Telling Malaysian kids to get off your damn lawn is I get that House is known for, like, his quips and whatnot. But he does speak to people on occasion. Is this going to be nothing but quips? I was at the hotel going over my script. Okay, what's up with your sore rib cage? Does it hurt when I... Oh, wait, that's the wrong character. Does it hurt when I tap your rib cage like this? No. Should it? Okay, well, geez, I guess we'll talk about his fucking diet. And what have you eaten recently, aside from prunes, which I'm guessing is a given? I practically lived off Baidu noodles and veggies when I was in Malaysia. Okay, so he got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Alright, let's take a look at that dick. Oh, okay, I guess I can't. Oh, what's this? Is that a monkey bite? Oh, a rat bite. A rat bite. Companions. Did anyone come with you to Malaysia? A lover? A pet? A combination of the two? Why, is that important? It could be, yes, actually. I guess let's just talk about Malaysia in general. While you were in Malaysia, did you perhaps catch any of those trendy exotic diseases the kids are all talking about? Once, about 23 years ago, I caught malaria, but nothing since. Ah! Oh gods, no. Look at his fucking face. Watch how I throw this reporter off your scent. Hey, who cares if Henry Richter's gay, Taliban supporting, witchcraft endorsing meth addict? I am not me. That ought to give him something to write about. A 71-year-old TV host is filming an episode of his show at a Malaysian temple when he falls unconscious. Whoa, wait. This is Henry Richter, the host of Globetrotting? Isn't that the show where the old guy investigates Mayan temples? In other words, the ancient relic explores ancient relics. Hilarious, House. Oh my goodness, look at this. Find the possible diagnosis that matches the word appearing on the whiteboard. Click on the word to suggest that diagnosis. Whoa, okay, this is a game. Okay. There we go. It's hard to read them when they're moving around like that. And the guy who hates fame-hungry celebs went out of his way to pick this guy. Why? It's clearly tuberculosis. You would say that, Taub. It's clearly wrong. Old Man River does not have tuberculosis. He's already been tested for it. Disqualified. Okay. So we're just going to keep doing this one, I guess. Nope. Okay. Well, then avian flu it is. Avian flu explains the coughing, the flu, and the chest pains. And he hasn't been tested for that. However, avian flu comes from sustained contact with birds. And Parchment Face has not been around birds recently, so it's disqualified. But don't you say that everyone lies, House? Just because he told you he hasn't been around birds doesn't mean he doesn't, like, live with a bunch of birds, okay? Gosh. Damn, I was really hoping I could just, like, get it without even looking. Where? Malaria! Malaria? How has he not been tested for that? Methuselah is a seasoned world traveler who hasn't been vaccinated for malaria. However, malaria explains the fever, malaise, and myalgia, but nothing else. Next! Excuse me. Need a bit of the water to offset my Malaysia. Malaysia? Malaria. I'm totally, yep. Let's see. Okay, he doesn't have an ulcer. Dengue fever. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Dengue, maybe? Dengue fever? It's common in the rainy seasons in Malaysia. Yes, but dengue explains very few of Benjamin Button's symptoms. Also, it's usually self-limited viral infection. What's the Malaysian word for next? I don't know. I don't speak Malaysian. Okay. Hey, look at that. Before they even gave me any letters. Typhoid fever. No central nervous system issues like confusion or psychosis, which is a shame because a psychotic old man would really be entertaining right now. Hilarious. Wow, this is a long one. Nope. It's very difficult to read all of these. Gods, I can try to read this. Penicillium marnifi. Penicillium marnifi. He's in Malaysia. He's bitten by bamboo rats. His immune system is already compromised by his advanced age. It could have lowered his resistance. Wow, I have no way to come back for that one. Looks like Taub excavated a winner. Taub, do a lung biopsy and test for Penicillium marnifi. I got a C+. What did I even do? I guess I didn't ask the right questions all the time. That'd probably be more. Hey, good work. Assuming you have really, really low standards. I do have really low standards. C is average, so. That's the sound it makes when counting up your score? I find it very strange that Henry was just in Malaysia, a Whitman sampler of diseases, yet he wasn't vaccinated for malaria or typhoid fever. Something stinks here, and it isn't just Henry's colostomy bag. Foreman, 13, do a tox screen and test for malaria, typhoid, and any other diseases you can catch in countries where goats are a unit of currency. Oh, apparently I got disconnected from chat at some point. One second, let me refresh. Twitch just does not like me these past couple of days. So, what is this now? Relax, we just need to run some tests to see what caused your episode. Episode? You know, I've taped over 1,000 episodes of my show, Globetrotting. Very impressive. I'm just going to draw some blood. No big deal. Now, make a fist. Gonna burst a fucking vein. Oh no, they're gonna have me stick this old guy. This is gonna be fun. Follow the procedures for drawing blood. Pick up the tourniquet and wrap it around the upper arm. Here we go. Tighten the tourniquet by clicking on the loose end and sliding it in the direction of the arrow. There we go. Palpate the upper forearm by clicking on it. This will make the vein more visible. Oh yeah. Use the alcohol swab to cleanse the area. Can do. Oh, there we go. Carefully place the butterfly needle on top of the arm and insert it into the vein. Okay, did that insert it? Oh, okay. Insert the needle by clicking on it and sliding it in the direction of the area. Get in there. Now remove the tourniquet and allow blood to flow. Now pick up an empty vial and insert it. Okay, here we go. Give me that blood. Allow the vial to fill completely, then remove the filled vial by clicking on it. Pick up empty vial. Okay, so we're just gonna fill all these up. That's fine. You don't have to tell me on every vial. Yeah, I think I've got it by now. Thank you, Foreman. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, cool. What a swell guy. He really wants to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Awesome. Alright. Wow, he didn't tell me that time. Remove the butterfly needle. Quickly. So yank it out. That's the best way to do it. Put a bandage on there. Here we go. Boink. Oh. Boink. But the entrance was like down here. Up here is just where I was pulling the blood from. Why is the band-aid all the way up here? Enough blood has been drawn for testing. See? No big deal. You got that right. I was bitten by a cobra once. That was a big deal. Thing had more venom than my first wife. Sexism. Can I help you, House? You can help me with a giant package in the corner of the room. What's in it? I'm afraid that's none of your business. Now, can I help you? I want to know what's in the big package. I need your permission to do a biopsy. Okay, what kind of biopsy? A biopsy on that giant package in the corner of the room. I want to take a sample from it and find out what's inside, because you won't tell me. Goodbye, House. Wait, what did you even come in here for, anyway? A patient in the clinic. A UPS guy. Threw out his back carrying this giant package to your office. When I asked him what was inside it, What did he say, House? He marveled at the array of sex toys that I'm going to tell everyone is in the package, unless you tell me what's in the package. Sounds like House. Will you get out of here? What was the point of that scene? I guess just to add some flavor. So, what is it you're all doing here? We're just going to... Wait. Before we can go any further, can I just say, I grew up watching your show. Caught it every day. Should I do a really bad Australian accent when Chase is on screen? Why, thank you. How touching. As I was saying, we're just going to perform a lung biopsy to test for Penicillium mariniferae. Just take a deep breath and relax. You know, like that episode of Globetrotting with the Burmese python. You saw that episode? Saw it? I memorized it. Now relax. Oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. Use the bronchoscope to explore the patient's lung passages. Slowly move the bronchoscope through the lungs with the arrow keys or by clicking the on-screen arrows. Biopsy anything looks unusual. Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary? Well, I saw red stuff. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah. Biopsy so much of this guy's throat. Stop grunting. I'm trying to shove stuff down your throat. Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't think we're in the tonsils. I think... Oh, you're right. Those tonsils don't look good at all. Is it hurting him when I hit him like that? He's grunting a lot, so who knows? That's probably going to take some points off. How much he's grunting over how I'm doing this. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to follow this. Okay. That makes sense. All anomalies in this area are found. Let's move deeper into the lungs. Alright, let's do it. They're gonna get all of this guy's stuff. I'm just gonna biopsy your entire lungs if you don't mind. I'm just gonna take the whole thing out. That's fine. You don't need a lung, right? You got machines for that. All anomalies in this area found. Let's move deeper into the lungs. Got this. We got this, guys. Best doctors ever. Don't grunt at me. Doing a great job. All anomalies extracted. That's quite a few, honestly. Hey! I'm moving on up in the world. I guess it's not as bad as if you'd killed the patient. A bee. God, what a weird sound effect for this game to have. In any capacity, really. Items found. Penalties -1. What did I get a penalty for? What did I do wrong? Maybe all the times I hit the, ran up the sides of his lungs or whatever it was that was causing him to grunt. See, Henry? That wasn't so bad. It wasn't fun. Now what? We need to send this biopsy off to the lab and wait for the results. Is that Henry's blood? Yep, we just did his tox screen. Ready to do the CBC? You know, when I was a kid, I really wanted to be an astronaut. Really? One day I saw this show on TV about astronauts training, where the guy was strapped into a centrifuge. I got nauseous just watching it. Let's focus. We've got a CBC to do, okay? Pukey McGee. Pukey McGee. Use the centrifuge to separate out the blood components in the sample for testing. Spin the centrifuge in a circular motion. Maintain optimum speed indicated by the green area on the RPM gauge. Excuse me. Okay. So, imagine this was how they worked in real life. Like you had to manually crank it. I bet that was like that at one point before they added motors to it. Who knows? Impressive. You're sure you're not showing off? Okay, Wilson, you were impressed by how well I spin the blood? That's fair. You've been doing great lately. If you need to consult on anything, I'll be happy to help. I'll lend you a helping hand while you do these lab procedures. That should help you get them done much faster. This does not look like something that doctors would do on average. Process the blood sample with the blood analyzer by adjusting the valves and motors as indicated. Click on the valves to toggle them between open and closed, and spin the motors by drawing in a circular motion around them. Detailed instructions will be played at the bottom of the screen. Open valves 1 and 4 to prevent the blood sample. Oh shit, oh my god, I didn't read everything. Okay, 1 and 4. Okay, they're both open now. Make sure valves 9, 10, 11, and 12 are closed to prevent flow to later stages out. So, 10, 9, okay, 9, 11, and 12. So I need to close 12. Make sure valves 7 and 8 are open to enable the flow to the mixing chamber. Alright, so 7 and 8, let's open those. Spin motors A and B, keeping them within the green RPM range indicator until mixing chamber is full. What? I'm spinning it. Oh, I gotta be right in there. Oh my god, this is impossible. Okay. Okay, I'm not spinning it anymore. You go back to green. This is fucking wild. Close 7 and 8 to prevent backflow. Now, open valve. This has got to be like riveting gameplay, I imagine, for you guys. Open valve 11 to allow the mixing chamber to empty into the analysis chamber. Alright, can do. Spin motor C. Okay, here we go. Alright, and now close it. And open. Okay, and then spin. Come on, keep spinning, buddy. You got this. Blood analysis complete. I feel like the real machine doesn't work like this. You know, most people go for mediocrity, but not you. Nice work. Thank you, Wilson. At least someone's going to be nice to me since House won't be. You've been doing great lately. If you need a consult, I'll be happy to help. You've done a great job so far. This next procedure should be very easy for you. Well, that is because I'm the best. Wow. Sort each of the microbes in this sample by moving it to the designated petri dishes. This does not seem okay. Yep, this is doctoring for sure. Look at me. This is why I went to medical school, guys. Just so I could move the little jelly beans everywhere. Some of these actually look kind of delicious. Come on, microbes. I'm on a time limit, and I can't do it if you don't show up. Come on. Get your ass over here. Come on. I got 2 left. Where are you? Come on. Jeez. Rude. You've processed all the microbes. I got an A. Look at that. Wilson is much more generous. Good job, but don't let it go to your head. Ooh, a 300, 361. 30 items found, 6 penalties. I don't know what those penalties were, but okay. The CBC's negative for malaria. Oh well, back to the drawing board. Who's this? Are you Gwen Walton, producer of Globetrotting? Because I wrote this screenplay and you've gotta read it. Is Henry okay? We think Henry has Penicillium marnefi, which he likely contracted in some third world germ factory like Malaysia or Detroit. That can't be right. He can't have anything like that. Why are you so certain it isn't Penicillium marnefi? Did you get one of those online PhDs? I just know Henry. He's probably just got the flu. Okay. Some exotic diseases could be ravaging Henry's body at this very moment. Isn't that cool? Aren't you worried? He's had all sorts of exotic diseases before, but this time, trust me, it's nothing like that. Okay, secret. There's gotta be a secret. Is there something you're not telling me? Something sexy? Look, I want Henry released from this hospital immediately. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for an appointment. Look at that, I got all of them right that time. Oh wait, there's more. Work condition sounds about right. Does Henry work around any respiratory irritants like silicone? What I mean is, are your breasts real? Okay, House. Normally his quips are a bit more relevant. This is gonna be a long game. I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not a respiratory problem. Vaccination seems smart. Before Henry went to Malaysia, why wasn't he vaccinated for common diseases like malaria or typhoid? Is he one of those guys who gets off on puking? Henry's got a strong immune system. Okay, yeah, sure he does. Malaysia. Where were you when Henry was in Malaysia? Please tell me you were moonlighting at a strip club. I was here in the Globetrotting production offices, going over the show's budget. And then you went to the strip club. Yeah, that's when she went to the strip club. I'm sorry, I do have an appointment. House, we've been looking all over for you. And I've been looking all over for you. Well, no, I haven't, but I'm big on one-upsmanship. Foreman, 13, this is Gwen. She's Henry's producer. Nice to meet you. As I've said repeatedly, I must be going. Good luck with your appointment. Appointment? Yes, 13, good point. What appointment is she talking about? Follow Gwen and find out the answer to that question. Oh, he looks happy now. So there I was in the Amazon trying to make my way across a rope bridge. Directly below me, a family of hungry crocodiles snapping at my ankles. And then the rope bridge started to snap. Ooh, I know what happened next. Then Santa Claus took you to the magical kingdom of ice cream and you feasted on rainbows. Yeah, that was a good episode. House, this guy's a legend. If by legend you mean big fat liar, then I agree. Let me tell you something, young man. His BP is climbing. You okay? My chest. Hang on a second. I'm gonna turn this sounds up just a smidge. I feel like there's some stuff we're missing out on. Okay. Well, it's not Penicillium marnifi, because that doesn't make you look like an anchovy pizza. I was just gonna say that. Lab results from the lung biopsy are negative. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. It'd be hilarious if there was actually a commercial right now. There's something he's not telling us. Go to his house and see what you can find. Toxins, clues, the rock he used to kill Abel. It's Kane. So this is Henry Richter's house. Impressive. Yeah, just one more reason for Chase to idolize the guy. Come on, when you were a kid, wasn't there anyone on TV you admired? Sure, and then I grew up. Now, can we just look around and then get out of here? Alright, guys, time to search. Locate 18 clues in Henry's house that may lead to the diagnosis for his condition. Pan left and right to search the area with the cursor. The color of the cursor indicates proximity to clues. Green equals close, red equals not close. Boop. Boop. Okay. Yeah, he does have a lot of pictures on his fridge. Definitely be it. Ah, is that a moldy sandwich? Gross. Some fine. Oh, some medicine. Some shoes. A house plant. A fish. Oh, collect samples of the mounted fish. That was unexpected. Unfish samples collected. Woo! Mounted bear head. We'll collect samples from that as well. Alright. Oh, look at that hat. Surely this hat is a clue. Paint chips. He could have been eating the paint in his house, you're right. If the house is as old as Henry is, these paint chips could contain heavy metals. That's what I was just saying, Foreman. Jeez. Copycat. Okay, I missed something somewhere, I guess. Oh, there we go. Feather duster collected. Arrange the photos to create a bigger image. Drag the photos to the correct location using the mouse. Click on the corners of the photos or double click them to rotate them. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, this shows a big old fake phony. Just what is this a photo of? You're kidding me. This isn't a Malaysian temple at all. It's a soundstage here in New Jersey. I knew it. Hello there, Vio. Yes, this is really a House MD game. I found out about it a few days ago and decided maybe it'd make a great stream game. It's really silly so far. No, you didn't. Okay, fine, I didn't. But see, this is why I don't have any heroes. There's an address on the back of this photo. Take this stuff back to house. I have to catch up with 13. Oh, I get to do a clinical session. You have to do something. My stomach is killing me. Yeah, but with these liberal juries these days, your stomach will probably get off with a light slap on the wrist. Oh, ha ha ha. Hilarious house. I think there's something inside of me. Like a gremlin? It's like I'm not in control of my own body. Well, to be fair, there's not much of a body to be in control of. Okay, Skeletor, let's check you out. Examine the patient carefully and look for any signs of illness. Yes, okay, I know how to do this. Wow, that's a lot of signs of illness. Yes, let's use a magnifying glass on her hair. That's usually what doctors do. Got brittle hair, possibly an iron deficiency. Do you have an iron deficiency? No? Okay, well, maybe your job. What do you do for a living? Paralegal. Okay, well, I'm doing awfully here so far. Hair products, who'd have guessed? What do you put in your hair? Because it's thinner than a promise. Thin? But I use conditioner every morning. Every morning? You probably shouldn't use conditioner that often. Holy hell. Dry skin? It sounds like I'm just being mean to this person now. Let's look in those ears. Excess earwax. Is it her mouth? Sometimes it's harder to figure out where the hell you're supposed to click with these things. Because your mouse isn't in the place you thought it was. Recent diet. Do you eat normally? Are you on a diet? You look like you're on an all-heroin diet. Well, I watch my weight, but I think I eat very healthy. Okay, well then. Let's examine the boobas, I guess. I can't examine the boobas with my hands. That's sad. I can hear your high blood pressure. And your rapid heart rate. Pet allergies, foreign travel, sexual activity. Yeah, it could be AIDS. Could be. When was the last time you had any sexual contact? And no, using a public toilet doesn't count. I guess it's been 4 or 5 weeks since I had sex. Did you use protection? Of course! Seeming like she might not have used protection. Magnifying glass to look at the hair legs. Soft, downy hair? Is a symptom? I guess I didn't look at. Oh, here we go. Stomach cramps. Yeah, I mean poop. How often you pooping? How often you go to the bathroom? And since you're a girly girl, do you poop rainbows? Yuck! I try really hard not to use the bathroom. I go maybe once a week or something. That's fucked up, woman. Take me through a whole day with Alyssa. What's breakfast? That'd be a salad dressed with vinegar. How decadent and satisfying. What's for lunch? 2 small rice cakes. I don't suppose those rice cakes come on top of a T-bone steak, do they? And for dinner? Sugar-free Jell-O. What do you think, Dr. House? Can you cure me? Oh, I can cure you, but we're gonna have to make an appointment. For the OR? No, Starbucks. I prescribed 3 Danishes and a blueberry muffin. I'm sorry? You're severely anorexic. You need to eat. Try one of those giant black and white cookies. Think of it as a humongous vitamin that's packed full of calories and isn't actually good for you. But, exactly. You don't have a butt. That's my medical opinion that you need more of a butt. Now, get your non-existent butt out of here. Oh, she dropped her butt. What? Huh? Okay. So this is where Gwen had her appointment. The same address that was on the photos we found. Wow, look at all this stuff! Oh my god, he just got hit in the head with a rock. Hey, what? This rock is made of foam. Welcome to the magical world of showbiz, Foreman. I don't think that any of these props are responsible for Henry's condition. Let's keep checking just to make sure. Oh, another search thing. 9 clues on the soundstage. Okay. Anything up there? No. Who'd have guessed that he faked the show? I sure wouldn't have. Wonder if Steve Irwin ever faked his shows. Okay. Alright. Of course, the flag. Yeah, the flag's definitely gonna be a culprit for this. Hello? What am I missing here? I gotta be quick. Dr. House won't like it if I ain't quicks. Oh, oh, oh. What? Oh, this specific tiny little rock? Sound effects are very stupid and funny, yes. They don't make sense half the time why this game uses certain sound effects. Wipe the bottom of the statue to clean it off. Oh, jeez. Interesting, what was hidden underneath all that dirt? Made in Jersey. If the statue's from Tibet, why does it say made in New Jersey? You're right, none of this stuff made Henry sick. It doesn't tell us anything, except what a sham he was running. He hasn't been to a remote location in years. Amazon rainforest, pyramids of Giza, they all say made in New Jersey. Hey, look, there's Gwen. Looks like she's about to poop. What are you doing here? This is private property. If you don't leave now, I'll have you arrested for trespassing. Really? Because what you're doing here may not get you arrested, but the press sure would find it interesting. Fine. What do you want? Soundstage. Why are you faking Henry's exotic adventures on this soundstage? I don't know if you noticed, but Henry's an old man. Okay, well, let's continue asking about Henry's age. What does Henry's age have to do with the fakery? How much traveling will you do when you're 71? Hopefully a lot. Honestly. Fake adventure. Is there any other reasons you're duping the American public? The thinking was, if we faked his adventures, we could lower production costs. Okay, what does any of this have to do with his sickness, though? I guess where are they cutting corners? Sleep well, Vio. Thanks for coming by. I hope you dream of House MD. Because of Henry's increasingly high salary. Oh, so he's getting paid too much, so they can't even afford to do the show anymore. Does Henry ever inhale smoke? During on-set fire pyrotechnics? Not that I know of. Okay, well, let's go with foreign travel then. When was the last time Henry actually went to a foreign country? Henry hasn't been out of New Jersey in 10 years. Yeah, that's a good person to be kissing in your dreams. Wilson is pretty dreamy. Insurance might have been the smart one. Are there any disgruntled employees that aren't happy about the stage location shoots? Why? Has Henry been poisoned? We don't know. That's why we're asking you. At Henry's age, isn't he an insurance risk? He is, which is yet another reason we stage the exotic locales. Thanks for your time. We promise not to divulge your secret. Unless it's medically relevant. What are you talking about, House? Okay, I'll say it. Henry has a new strain of AIDS that can only be found in Malaysia. I have AIDS? How? Oh, I forgot his accent. I have AIDS? There we go. How? That sounds more like him. Why wasn't I told about this? When was he diagnosed with AIDS? It's not your fault, Foreman. If only Henry didn't go to Malaysia. Why? I was never in Malaysia. I made the whole thing up. I haven't been out of the US in years. Look at his fucking face, bro. That's insanity. And cut. Print. That's a wrap. You're horrible. It's true, he is kind of horrible. What kind of lies you telling, buddy? So, Henry, why'd you lie to us? And don't blame video games or rap music, because I'm pretty sure you don't even know what those things are. Well, I'm not as active as I seem on TV. I can't jet around the world like I used to. Oh, fake tan. When you travel, do you always use sunblock? Why? Do I have a skin condition? You never know. Alright, let's take your fake trip. Why fake your trip to Malaysia? The elderly are my core audience. They know if they knew how frail I was, I'd lose them. What kind of secrets are you keeping from me, buddy? So it would be a problem if the reporters outside knew about this. Oh God, the press would have a field day if my secret got out. Fakery. When you fake your exotic locations, what kind of paint do they use for your stage sets? Is it lead-based? You think I've got brain damage? I could say yes, but I'd just be taking a jab against your inferior intelligence. Hilarious. Because you lied, we may not be able to get to the source of your symptoms in time. I'm not a big fan of honesty, but was it worth it? Was it worth it to maintain the lifestyle to which I'd grown accustomed? I think so. That leather jacket over there probably costs more than you make in a month. Really? I'm pretty sure House makes a decent salary here. But what you don't know is, I get paid in leather jackets. Alright, what about that lifestyle you're talking about? What were you doing in the days before you went to Malaysia? And that's not a euphemism for getting an Asian hooker. Well, nothing much. Hung around the house, read some books, did some yard work. Whole truth. Give me the whole truth. Is there anything else you've been lying to us about? Are you secretly a hot young woman? No, I really am an archaeologist and a seasoned world traveler. I had to slow down a bit. It's been almost an hour. If this were an episode, he would have cured them by now. Well, hey, we're getting close to the end of the episode where he will be cured, I think. Well, if you'd slowed down any more, I don't want to say you'd be dead, but you'd be dead-ish. Well, thanks for your time. What is this? What is he doing? Why? Oops. Yeah, sorry, Chase. Our patient is the Milli Vanilli of archaeologists, or the Ashley Simpson, depending on how your pop culture reference point. I think both of those are outdated. Oh, cut him some slack. He's an old man. You can't expect him to be as active as he used to be. Now, how could Henry have a foreign disease when he hasn't been anywhere foreign in 10 years? The disease isn't anything foreign, it's local. It's as local as Cuddy's last one-night stand. Taub, 13, come up with some local diagnoses. Chase, you decide which diagnosis is right, and I mean, all of them prove your hero is a fraud, but... You can quote me on that. You can hit him right in the balls with this cane. Fair. Chase, stand up. Okay, people. Today we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to have Chase here decide which of your diagnoses are correct and which are, as Henry would say, balderdash. Anyway, Chase, I don't want you to feel pressured. I mean, if you choose the wrong diagnosis, your hero could die. But don't stress out about it. I'm not. Good. So what do we got? That's kind of creepy looking. Anyway. Find the possible diagnoses that matches. Okay. What fits in there? God, is this fucking... There's two S's in it. Oh my god, I can barely even read. Cat scratch disease. Cat scratch disease. Henry's been around a lot of animals. He has various animal bites and scratch marks. It would give him flu-like symptoms. It explains the fever, the chills, and the abdominal pain. Well, I wish I could say something, but it isn't my father figure surrogate who's at death's door. Speaking of which, Chase? No swollen lymph nodes. And he's not exhibiting any altered mental status. And he hasn't been scratched by a cat. That would be pretty important, wouldn't you think, Chase? Come on. Your fake Indiana Jones is there dying. Next. Oh, he might have the herp. Herpes simplex virus. Herpes? You've got to be kidding. He's a public figure, he meets a lot of people. Besides, it explains the abdominal pressure, the fever, the pain he's in. Yeah, but he has no mouth sores, no genital itching or blisters. Can you stop talking about old people's genitals for 1 minute, Chase? It's just gross. Ooh, a long word. No, well, I tried. Nope, okay. Is this one? There we go. There's no way I can read that word. Could be bacterial. Meningococamia. Meningococamia. Meningoxemia. Meningococcemia. I don't know. That could explain the rash and the muscle fatigue. But his cough is dry and there's no sign of nausea. Besides, usually affects small children. And although Henry's whiny and wears diapers, he doesn't count. And Taub comes out swinging. Not with anything useful like a diagnosis, but still. Okay, here we go. Babesiosis? Okay. Babesiosis. The symptoms match. And the possible... What? It didn't... There was nothing after babesiosis. What? Okay. Oh, wait. It's, Lyme disease. I knew somebody got Lyme disease. They match Lyme disease even more. Even more? What are you, 8? No, she's 13. Keep up. Look, whether he was in Malaysia or New Jersey, Henry has tick bites. The guy has babesiosis. And ticks that carries babesiosis also carry Lyme disease, which is what Henry has. Let's make this a little easier. I'm sorry, did I say easier? I meant more game show-like. Chase, make 2 columns, one for babesiosis and one for Lyme disease. What do we know about babesiosis? Oh my goodness. Summer. Yay! The infection only occurs in the summer unless transmitted by a blood transfusion. And Lyme disease, what does it look like? Bumpy skin? No. Blisters? No. Bullseye? It's a rash. Looks kind of like a bullseye. I gotta see after all that. Well, yeah, I don't know any of this stuff. Come on, I'm guessing at all of it. Hey, good work, assuming you have really, really low standards. It's okay, Wilson will come back around to give me an A one of these days. Is that all we know? Remember, Chase, Henry's life hangs in the balance. Well, we also know what'll happen if I do this. And we know that there's no bullseye pattern in the rash, and it's June, so it's babesiosis. Why did you toss that marker in the coffee cup? Good work, Chase. Go get Cameron and test for babesiosis. Foreman, 13, get a chest x-ray. Taub, do an LP. After that, clean my office. What? Why? Well, because Chase did something obnoxious, but I can't punish him. He doesn't work under me, so I have to exact my revenge on someone. But why me? Beats me. I have issues, like my office is a mess. I feel like a trained puppy. Why do we just drop everything whenever House calls us? You're doing this because you miss playing Nancy Drew. I'm doing it to help a sick old man. And? Look, I know what you want me to say, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, really? What do I want you to say? That I want to save Henry because he was a childhood hero of mine, and thus he represents a father figure to me, one who fills the gap left by my deceased real father. Couldn't have said it better myself. Wait, no. I was just saying that's what I was not going to say. Too late. You already said it. So what exactly does House want us to do? He wants us to conduct... So what's weird is this, I guess, takes place in one of the later seasons of the show. So there's a very high bar of the show you have to have had watched before playing this game, I feel. I guess technically you don't have to know anything about these characters to actually play the game, but all of this like side story and them talking to each other, like an average Joe who's never seen House is gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, he wants us to conduct an immunofluorescent assay to test for babesiosis. Oh, I get to spin the centrifuge again. Woo! Woo! keep spinning, just keep spinning, spinning, spinning. What do we do? Spin, spin, spin. Sample has been separated successfully. Impressive. You sure you're not showing off? Thank you, Wilson. Alright, yes. If you need a helping hand, yes, okay. Use the Bunsen burner to heat up the sample for testing. Adjust the temperature dial to increase the intensity of the flame, maintaining an optimum temperature indicated by the green area on the temperature gauge. Alright. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh my god. It's like I'm not actually clicking or anything. I'm just moving my mouse, and every little movement kind of sends it spiraling out of control. Sample has been successfully heated. Guess it's not as bad as if you'd killed the patient. Oh, this thingy again. Okay. Okay, cool. Perfect. Open valves 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Make sure 9, 10, 11, 12 are all closed. 7 and 8 are open. Spin A and B to keep them. Yep. Spin. Spin. Come on and spin! Oh my goodness, this thing is so difficult. Come on, get in there, get in there. Okay, now let's spin you. I'll spin you some more. Not even spinning. Okay. Close valve 7 and 8 to prevent backflow. Perfect. Open in 11. Okay, can I spin it the other way? Is that easier? Not exactly. Perfect. Alright, close 11. Open 12. And now spin. Spin! 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 Come on. Get it all out. Blood analysis complete. I got an A-. It's a little worse than the last one. Good job, but don't let it go to your head. I found 0 items. Was I supposed to find items? The slide didn't emit fluorescence. Henry doesn't have babesiosis, which means House and his flunkies need to keep testing. I wonder what your father, Henry Richter, would say if he saw that on his son, would say if he saw that his son was a flunky to a pill-popping mad scientist. Are you quite done? Hey, consider yourself lucky. Henry has to spend even more time around house than you do. You're right. Poor bugger. That's a large needle. Wow! That needle reminds me of some of the blow darts they have in the Ecuadorian highlands. Did you really go to the Ecuadorian highlands? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Listen, I may have engaged in some chicanery as of late, but for decades I truthfully went to every location across the 4 corners of the globe. Now I want you to truthfully tell me, is it necessary to stick that harpoon in me? Sorry, Henry, it is. You might have and we have to do a lumbar puncture to find out. Oh, nice. I'm gonna fucking paralyze this man. Beautiful. Perform a lumbar puncture to collect the cerebrospinal fluid surrounding his spinal cord. Select the sponge and rub it. Oh yeah. Okay, that wasn't thorough, but okay. Get the lidocaine. I guess that's this one. Oh, he didn't like that. He doesn't like any of this. Okay, what did it say? This? Okay. Into the spinal needle while dragging in the direction of the arrow. You definitely want to do it in a non-gentle jerking motion. gotta fill these things. I'm pretty sure they don't take that much fluid from you, do they? That seems like a lot. Bloop. 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 At least this isn't timed because, geez. Bloop. 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 Alright, and then, as you should do in real life, quickly! Okay. I can't, it won't let me now, because I did it too quick. I can't actually do it now. It won't let me grab it. Hello? Game? This is what I get for trying to be too quick. Okay, I have to wait to skip because I can't do it. Like, there's nothing I can't click on anything. I can't. What if I save and quit? I'm afraid it's gonna set me back, and I don't want to do all of this again. So I guess how you guys doing? What's everyone up to? You having fun? You enjoying some House MD? The game that kind of looks like a Flash game? It does somewhat remind me of Trauma Center, I think that was the name of it, for DS, that I used to play a fuckload of, where you're like a magical surgeon, basically. That was a fun game. Come on! Let's see if anyone else on the internet has had this. There you go. Well, see, it doesn't. No one talking about the game, just the show. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's fine. Okay, this is what I get for trying to be a fast and loose doctor who just yanks needles out of people's spinal cords. Hello, KQ. We're waiting for this skip button to activate because the game has kind of soft locked me. Oh, it wanted me to pull on the arrow this time and not the actual thing. Wow, I feel like I've tried that, though. I did try clicking on the arrow. Everyone saw it. You were here. I got an A! You can get up now, Henry. We should have the results pretty soon. Ugh, I hope I never have to go through that again. Listen, about what I said earlier. It's okay. You got scruples, and I respect that. Thank you. Your boss, on the other hand, we had something like him in our unit in Korea. And we'd always joke about turning him over to the enemy because they deserved him, but I don't know if anyone deserves your boss. The dude's gonna save your life, buddy. You tested negative for babesciosis, so we need to keep digging. You know, for an old guy, you're a whiz at Photoshop. I swear those photos were real. You think I'm a fraud, don't you? It doesn't matter what I think, but yes, I do think you're a fraud. You know what, Dr. House? Millions of seniors see me as a role model. Tell me why that's a bad thing. Because you're not a role model. You're a charlatan. If I can help just one person... Aw, stop it. I'm getting all sentimental. I'm gonna stab myself in the eye with a syringe just to make you shut up. Can't breathe. A little help in here. What happened? Pericarditis from the looks of it. Get him on a respirator. Stat. Oh, I get to put him on the respirator. Nice. Alright, here we go. Let's get that thing in there, and then drag on the arrow. Ugh. Now insert the tube. Alright, here we go. Oh, now I put the thingy on there. Okay. Okay. Breathe, you son of a bitch. Breathe. How long do I have to breathe for him? I have to do this for 30 more minutes. Okay, perfect. Patient's breathing appears to be stabilizing. Impressive. You sure you're not showing off? No, I am not. I am not sure that I'm not showing off. We got Henry's chest x-ray. This other one is from a patient with clean lungs. Why? Why? I think Henry has pneumonia. Let me see that. Compare the normal x-ray on the left with Henry's x-ray on the right. Indicate anything out of the ordinary on Henry's x-ray by clicking either image. Bloink, bloink, bloink. Come on, bloink, 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 bloink. Is that it? Yep. X-ray analysis complete. Good job, but don't let it get to your head. I was pretty quick on that. That's true. I deserve that A. You're right. These spots on the lung indicate some kind of atypical viral pneumonia. Well, at least that narrows it down. We have to go tell House. You have some sort of atypical viral pneumonia. He's reading Tarzan. Okay. I feel like he's already read Tarzan, but maybe he really likes it. I agree, KQ. Why is this a game? I don't know. I found it a few days ago. It's a very old game, like 13 years old. Almost as old as you. Is that bad? Well, it's atypical, so yes, it's bad. Okay. Go up to the attic often, old man? Do you have an attic or other dusty area you spend time in? I know you're practically dust, but aside from that, one second, I'm gonna get some water. I sometimes spend time in the garage, but that place isn't too dusty. Okay, what about the vitamins you take? What vitamins or other pills do you take on a daily basis? I take vitamin B 3 times each day. Okay, well, I guess it was family after all. Have any of your family members been sick lately? And I don't mean sick of you. My family's been fine. What about your family history? Is there a family history of viral pneumonia? Or did they not have that disease when your parents crawled out of the primordial ooze? Not that I'm aware of. Okay, what about your friends? They got pneumonia? What about your friends? The alive ones, I mean. Well, most of my friends are elderly, so their health isn't what it used to be, but they're doing as well as could be expected. Smoke, because we do know he smokes cigars. Do you smoke cigarettes, or maybe you're partial to the stuff those damn hippies called wacky weed? No, I don't smoke. That stuff will kill you, but I found a smoked cigar in your house, buddy. You're lying to me. Why would he just lie to me? Has Gwen been ill in the past few weeks? I mean, she's been pretty healthy enough to go about her daily routine of luring lost children into her gingerbread house. No, she never gets sick. Of course not. She bathes in the blood of virgins, and that keeps her healthy. Alright. Suspicious. Have you noticed anything suspicious around the house? Leaky pipes, animal droppings, moldy mahjong tiles? Well, the air conditioner needs to be repaired. Environmental question would help. Appetite. Has your appetite changed recently? Did you make up one day not liking mashed carrots and applesauce? Nope, no change in applesauce. An appetite. Where'd you get those bite marks on your hands and feet? Please tell me they're not hickeys. Oh, I got those during my travels over the years. Animal bites. And what filthy things bit you? The usual. Rats, ticks, bugs. Oh, I know how to read. Check his Temple of Doom for toxins. Oh, okay. Let's take a look around. Okay, but I'm not chasing any more crazy middle-aged women. When I'm a crazy middle-aged woman, are you going to be chasing me? Do you even have to ask? All right, yeah. Okay, let's go this way this time. I've been going to the right each time. I want to go to the left. Exactly. KQ needs the crazy middle-aged women. Come on. All right. Oh, his lawn. We're taking his fucking lawnmower. Hello, T. We're just trying to solve medical mysteries here. That's all. We're still on the first one. Kala Lily. Use the basketball on the bus so if it breaks, you can get the key to the dungeon. Yeah. Does seem like that sort of game, doesn't it? Hello there, Silver. What's a rabbit's nest? Fascinating. Oh, let's eat some of this log. Look, he took his little garden gnome. He only took it because it's adorable. Oh. Sample of the pond water. 5 people and no contractor yet? Well, I'm sure you'll find someone soon enough. Oh, it's a dripping faucet, just like his peepees. Say the air conditioner was leaking. I thought maybe that would be a clue. Okay, where was I missing a clue? Oh, this handrail. Bird crap. Mr. Coffee with an automatic drip. That actually sounds like gonorrhea or something. Wow, this lawnmower really smells bad. Clean it out to see what's causing the foul thing. Grab the wrench and drag it in the direction of the arrows to loosen the nut. Now that the nut is removed, move the blade off to the side. Pull out the clumps of grass. Let's see what's in there. Wow, it looks like something very dead. Looks like he hit a rabbit. Has he been eating the rabbit out of his lawnmower? Oh, okay. I just have to keep pulling out every single one. Does it matter if I uncovered the dead rabbit? Dead rabbit found. Yeah, I found that a while ago, and you wouldn't let me do anything about it. Where's the meat? Great, I have to put up with House's nonsense and a dead rabbit. Oh, how gruesome. Poor bunny. Somehow I don't think an old man wielding a lawnmower has the speed and strength to do a hit and run on a rabbit. I'm guessing this rabbit was already dead when this happened. Dead from what? Good question. Wow, looks like Henry's maid has been slacking off. The table is covered in dust. You're not kidding. At least know one thing. What's that? If this is where he got sick, any of number of things could be responsible. Look, it's Ronald. Hey, Mr. Richter. This is Ronald. I'm really sorry, but I seem to have come down with the flu. I finished most of the planting by the pond, but I couldn't finish the mowing. Tried to fix the lawnmower, but I didn't have the right tools. I was going to come back today, but now I'm not feeling so good again. Real sorry. Looks like Ronald's come down with the same symptoms as Henry. One of us should try and get in contact with him. The landscaper. Could you have put it any bigger on this piece of paper? Holy shit. Well, it's a good thing for you that Henry's a big fan of fridge magnets. He left Ronald's phone number right there. Exactly, T. House! Cuddy will be back any minute. Okay, show me. Ah, good. Cuddy's online history. Here we go. Looks like Cuddy ordered a vintage Les Paul electric guitar, via an online auction. Given the size and shape, it could easily fit into that package. So, what's the big deal? Since when does Cuddy play an instrument? Why do you care? I care because it's interesting. Why is the guitar so important to Cuddy? And why didn't she want me to know about it? You know, you're doing it again. Doing what? You're turning our relationship with Cuddy into a mystery to be solved. Cuddy isn't a mystery. Ah, but aren't all women a mystery? Cuddy's just a mystery with really great taste in push-up bras. Is this really worth it, House? Blasphemy. Aren't you even a little bit curious? I'm leaving. You don't even want to see what kind of porn Cuddy likes? Hey, it's Ronald. What's up, buddy? Hello, Ronald. I'm Dr. Chris Taub, a colleague of Dr. Eric Foreman's. I believe he spoke to you on the phone? We're part of Henry Richter's diagnostic team, and I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Sure. Come in, Dr. Taub. Are you able maybe to clear away some of these tissues? Sure. Sorry. Uh, 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 oh, false alarm. You okay there, Dr. Taub? Self-diagnosis. How'd you get so sick? I don't know. It could be the sushi I ate the other night. I don't think sushi will give you the flu. Sick sushi. What's so odd about the sushi you ate? It just seemed... nah, maybe it's all in my head. Okay, talk about Henry's house then. When was the last time you were at Henry's house? Well, I was just at Mr. Richter's place the other day, doing general landscaping, planting and such. Housework. Are there any other chores you do around Henry's house? Nope, just landscaping and general yard work. Physical work. Is your job physically taxing? No, I like my job. It gets me out in the sun. Why? Well, I guess recent work is what it is then. Why did Henry have you over there just the other day? You are aware he's in the hospital, right? Yeah, Mr. Richter called me a few days ago and said he was too sick to finish his own yard work. But don't you do his yard work? As a landscaper, have you ever come in contact with animal poo? Of course, it's an occupational hazard. Why? Okay. So Henry wasn't actually there the other day when you were over there? No, of course not. He was in the hospital, like you said. Respiratory disorders. Do you have a history of respiratory disorders? Nope. Well, talk to me, Henry. When was the last time you saw him face to face? I haven't seen him in person in, whoa, must be a few weeks now. And what are your symptoms? Well, I've got a fever, a cough, chest pains, my arm muscles hurt, and I'm tired all the time. Oh, and sometimes it's hard to breathe. This is a big help. I'll be in contact with you soon. Can I still reach you at the same number? Yeah, except this flu's kicking my butt so much that I might not pick up. Maybe he should also go to the hospital. I don't know. Hey, look who it is. Lisa? Hi, Dr. House. When I said I wanted to see more of you, this isn't what I meant. I meant I wanted you to be fatter. You're still the same weight, if not skinnier. I know, Dr. House, I can't bring myself to eat, but my stomach still hurts and I don't know what's wrong with me. What about those candies? What candy? I don't eat candy. Sure, you did. You left behind a trail of candy wrappers earlier. You're like a not so plump version of Hansel and Gretel. Oh, that. Well, sometimes I eat the candy wrappers. For the past few weeks, I've just had these cravings for paper. And you didn't think to mention this earlier? It's important? You have pica. Whoa, what's that? Pica is an eating disorder that makes you crave non-nutritive, non-nutritive, something like that, substances, like paper. It often affects people with mental disabilities or psychiatric disorders. So I'm crazy? I'm not finished. Pica also affects pregnant women. When was the last time you had sex? Like I told you before, 4 or 5 weeks ago, but I used protection. Are you sure? Well, I guess the condom did rip a little. Stomach pain plus pica plus recent sexual activity equals you've got a little scrap of paper in the oven. I'm pregnant? Get ready to be a lot less skinny. Okay. So you interviewed the. Okay. He's not that, House. And could you be any more crass? Sorry, whatever they're calling it to be political correct these days. You interviewed the idiot. Henry is sick. The idiot is also sick. Ronald isn't as sick as Henry. Yeah, right, T? Yes, but it's obvious they both got the same symptoms. Ronald will soon be as sick as Henry. Whatever they have, they must have both picked it up at Henry's house, because they couldn't have gotten it from each other. Why don't you and Chase check the samples closet to see where Ronald was working? How are we supposed to figure out which of these samples were closest to where the landscaper was working? Well, an easy way of doing that would be to take the samples and put them on a map so that they match up to where they are in the photos. Yes, this is definitely the simplest way to do this. Drawing a map and all that stuff. I don't want you to be at work right now either, Pinto. Quit your job. Move to Australia. Move off the land.
I
Figured
gave
that was
you
coming.
what you wanted. You don't give me what I wanted.
Thank you. Delicious, delightful water. Use the photographs to determine the location of each piece of evidence. Then place each piece of evidence in their corresponding position on the map. Click on the photograph to view it closer. Okay. So you go over here. It's right there on the picture. Oh, okay. I thought I had to drag it to the picture. I was like, what are you, weirdo? Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a lot of stuff, isn't there? So do I have to like get it over here? Well, like over here? How am I supposed to know exactly where to put it? It's right here in the picture. It's right here. That's where I'm putting it. It's right here. What the hell, game? Okay, you know what? I don't even want to do this one anymore. Bird shit. Bird shit was like right here. Okay. What we got here? Oh my god. What even is this? Faucet water. Here? What is this? Septic tank? What? I didn't touch the septic tank. What are you talking about? How did I get with septic tank water? From where? I didn't collect that. That wasn't me. But this looks like a brown spot. So there we go. That's where it goes. And that's probably the log. And then maybe that's from... Nope. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it was just sitting in my pocket. Oh, here we go. Dead rabbit. And then what? Right here is those? No? Where do those go? Oh no, they're like back here. It's on the pond. Okay, so how... There it is. Okay. Well then where do these go? Because they go right here. I'm pretty sure I tried dropping that flower there multiple times, and it said nay. Okay, the sticks. Where did I get the sticks from? Who fucking knows where I got these sticks from? Right here? There we go. A minus. Thank you, Wilson. I appreciate it. You're much nicer to me than House is. Wait a minute. When Ronald first got sick, he was near the pond, planting. The rabbit's nest was right next to the pond. Yeah, Ronald was right near where the rabbit's nest was when he was planting. And Henry had been mowing near the rabbit's nest too. I think the rabbit's nest is our prime suspect. When Henry was mowing the lawn, he must have inadvertently mowed over the rabbit and released something into the air. Now all we have to do is figure out what that something is. That's the look he's making right now. What's up, Doc? Oh, good lord. That's fur from the rabbit's nest. That joke I just made was in terribly poor taste. I had no idea. Based on the pulmonary findings in the chest X-ray, we're going to do a PCR test on on the rabbit's nest sample. Hey, another one of these things. Cool. All right, stay green. Come on. Ah, you can do this. You can do this. Come on, 13. There we go. Guess it's not as bad as if you killed the patient. That's true. Ah, this fucking thing again. Okay, alright. Okay, cool. Perfect. Open valves 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 9, 10, 11, 12 are closed. Alright, 10, 12, 11, 9. They were all open. Make sure valves 7 and 8 are open. Alright. And now spin this motherfucker. This is the worst one. This one doesn't want to spin. The other ones I can actually spin, but that one gives me troubles. Alright, so let's close these two again. Open this. Spin this. Come on, come on. I was just talking about how the other ones can spin. Don't make me look foolish here. Spin! Ah, there we go. Okay. Close you, open you, and then do more spinning. Spin. Spin. Isn't it crazy how much manual effort you have to put into these machines? Precision is for fools. Okay, why aren't you spinning anymore? Stop it. Spin! Spin! Oh, I hate you. I hate you. There we go. Okay, blood analysis complete. Great job, but wipe that confident smirk off your face. You've been doing great lately. If you need a consult, I'll be happy to help you out. Yeah. You say that. Okay. Gotta collect the microbes again. This is some high-level doctrine here. Huh. Huh. Process all the microbes. An A minus, really? Rude. Should have gotten an A plus for that, Wilson. Okay, House. It turns out the rabbit fur tested positive for pneumonia tularemia. Discover all the ideas by removing them from House's brain. Hit each idea 3 times to remove it. Move the paddle with the mouse to bounce House's ball. Discover all 10 ideas to unlock the epiphany. Once all ideas have been discovered, an epiphany will appear. Collect the epiphany quickly or it will disappear. What? What the fuck is this game? Why is this timed? I can't, like, make it bounce faster. Okay. Oh, yes, beautiful. Okay. Alright. Get it. Don't stop. Get it. Come on. Come on! Fucking hit the damn light bulb, you son of I hate you so much. Oh, this is awful. I hate this part. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. There we go. Losing the ball ended up being a good idea in the end. Alright, now go hit that one. Oh, come on. Come on, man. There we go. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is awful. This is really awful. No, Peglin does things well. That was not well done. Epiphany found. Of course. Now it makes sense. Of course Henry has tularemia. Now it's all starting to make sense. It is. Would you care to enlighten me? Are you kidding? Where would the fun be in that? That's all, folks. That's Porky Pig. That's not Bugs Bunny. So, Henry couldn't just be like any other old person and lay around in the Barraca Lounger all day. He had to go out and mow the lawn and be active, didn't he? So this is really all his own fault. Yeah, 13 does look different very often. Everyone else looks kind of the same, but 13 keeps getting weird. These are Neopets level games, that's true. They make you so frustrated, but you're addicted. We're so addicted, I thought you still played Neopets, T. What are you talking about? Vampire Lestat has pneumonic tularemia, while Henry was mowing the lawn. The tularemia bacteria is released into the air, which he then breathes in. See? All Henry's fault. Very simple. The airborne tularemia particles blow everywhere, spreading to Henry's throat, his lungs, and his heart. So the pericarditis was a complication of the tularemia. Henry will be okay as long as he gets immediate treatment. Start him on a combination of anticaron and azagra, which isn't to say that he won't be just doing some other stupid thing he has no business doing, like getting out of bed in the morning. You've been forgetting Neopets on purpose? Wait, you're dealing with a vampire? Damn, House is stepping up his game. It's true, he is. You completed all the obvious goals, and now you don't know what to do in Neopets T. I think you're just supposed to have fun and live in the Neopets world. That's the goal. Henry! What are you doing? Let me in! So, you mean to tell us all this time that your adventures have all taken place on a soundstage in suburban New Jersey? It's exactly what I'm telling you. Why are you admitting to this now? I got sick of lying to people. Just felt it was time to come clean. Dr. House, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Mr. Richter is to receive no more visitors. What are you? Let me in there now! Henry! This is career suicide! Henry! So is the. Oh, I guess it's the end of it. Globetrotting is now available for free play, and the episode's made. I got an A minus. It's not too bad. Here's your next case. Are you ready to begin? Okay. So that was interesting. I feel like this would be a good game for me to do every once in a while, do a case. But I can't imagine sitting here and playing through this entire game right now. So I think maybe we can go back to a bit of Timberborn for a few more hours, and then maybe we'll come back to this another day. And over time, I'll go through every part of it. I hope that sounds good to you guys.